Welcome to Bristow Middle School Players' production of Fiddler on the Roof, Jr. As the good book says, one who does not silence thy cell phone shall face the wrath of thy neighbor. It is tradition.
A fiddler on the roof. Sounds crazy, no? But in our little village of Anatevka, you may say that each and every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out a pleasant, simple tune without breaking his neck. And how do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in one word: tradition!
Tradition, 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 tradition.
Here in Anatevka, we have traditions for everything. How to eat, how to sleep, how to wear clothes. And because of our traditions, everyone knows who he is and what God expects him to do.
Day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers, and who has the right as master of the house to have the final word at home? The papa, the papa, tradition, the papa, tradition.
Must know the way to make a proper home, a quiet home, a kosher home. Must raise a family and run the home, so Papa's free to read the holy book.
The mama, tradition, the mama, tradition. At 3 I started Hebrew school, at 10 I learned a trade. I hear they picked the bride for me, I hope she's pretty. The sons, tradition, the sons, tradition.
And who does Mama teach to mend and tend and fix, preparing me to marry whoever Papa picks?
The daughters,
I have 5 daughters.
tradition. The daughters, tradition. Day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children,
to mend and tend and fix,
have the right eye, master of the house, to have the final word at home. The papa, tradition, the fathers, tradition. Da 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 da, 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 da 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 da.
Then there are the others in our village. They make a much bigger circle. His Honor the Constable, His Honor the Priest, and many others. We don't bother them, and so far they don't bother us. Among ourselves, we get along perfectly well. Of course, there was that time when he sold him a horse and delivered a mule, but that is all settled now, and we live in simple peace and harmony.
It was a horse! It was a mule like that.
Tradition, 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 tradition.
Without traditions, life would be as shaky as a fiddler on the roof.
Oh, put them on my head. By the stove, foolish girl. Where is Kava? It's almost Sabbath.
She's in the barn milking.
Sprinza, bring me more potatoes. Kava, did you finish the milking?
Yes, Mama.
You were reading again? Why does a girl have to read? Will it get her a better husband? Here.
Mama, Yente's coming. I wonder if she finally found a match for you, Zeidel.
Oh, from your mouth to God's ears.
Can I go out and play?
You have feet. Go.
Can I go too?
Go to.
But Mama, the men Yenta finds. The last one is so old and he had no hair.
You want hair? Marry a monkey.
Golda, darling, I just had to see you because I have such news for you. And not just every day in the week news. No, once in a lifetime news. And where are your daughters? Outside? No? Good. Such diamonds, such jewels. You'll see, Golda. I'll find each and every one of them a husband. But you shouldn't be so picky. Even the worst husband, God forbid, is better than no husband, God forbid. And who should know better than me? Ever since my husband died, I've been a poor widow, alone, no one to talk to, nothing to say to anyone. It's no life. All I do at night is think of him. And even that gives me no pleasure, because you know as well as I, he wasn't much of a person. Never made a living for himself. Everything he touched turned to mud, but better than nothing.
Come in.
Good evening. Is Zeidel in the house?
She's busy. Come back later.
There's something I'd like to tell her.
Later.
Model, I thought I heard you.
You, go finish what you were doing. You, I said later.
All right.
What does that poor little Taylor Muddle want with Seidel?
They've been friends since they were babies. They talk, they play. They're children.
From such children come other children.
Yenta, you said you had news.
Of course, the news. It's about Laser Wolf, the butcher. Out of the whole town, he's cast his eye on Seidel.
Such a match for my Zeitel. But Tevye wants a learned man.
Listen to me, Golda. Send Tevye to him, but don't tell him what it's about. Let Laser discuss it himself.
Tevye doesn't like Laser.
He'll win him over. He's a good man, and I don't have to tell you he's well off. And there's no need to thank me, because it gives me satisfaction to make people happy. So goodbye, Golda, and you're welcome.
What did she want, Mama?
When I want you to know, I'll tell you. Finish the floor.
I wonder if Yenta found a husband for you.
I'm not anxious for Yenta to find me a husband.
Donald is model the tailor.
I didn't ask you.
Zeidel, you're the oldest. Yenta has to make a match for you before she can make one for me. And me.
Oh, Yenta.
Well, somebody has to arrange the matches.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match. Matchmaker, matchmaker, I'll bring the veil. You bring the groom, slender and pale. Bring me a ring, for I'm longing to be the envy of all I see. For Papa, make him a scholar. For Mama, make him rich as a king. For me, well, I wouldn't holler if he were as handsome as anything. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make a find, catch me a catch. Night after night in the dark I'm alone, so find me a match of my own.
Hava, since when are you interested in a match? I thought you just had your eye on your books. And you have your eye on the rabbi's son.
Well, we only have one rabbi, and he only has one son. Why shouldn't I want the best?
Because you're a girl from a poor family. So whatever Yenta brings, you'll take, right? Of course, right. Hoddle, oh Hoddle, have I made a match for you? He's handsome, he's young. All right, he's 62, but he's a nice man, a good catch. True, true. I promise you'll be happy. And even if you're not, there's more to life than that. Don't ask me what. Hava, I found him. Will you be a lucky bride? He's handsome, he's tall, that is from side to side, but he's a nice man, a good cat, right? Right. You heard he has a temper. He'll beat you every night, but only when he's sober. So you're all right. Did you think you'd get a prince? Well, I do the best I can with no dowry, no money, no family background. Be glad you got a man.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, you know that I'm still very young. Please take your time.
Up to this minute, I misunderstood that I could get stuck for good.
Dear Yenta, see that he's gentle. Remember, you were also a bride. It's not that I'm sentimental. It's just that I'm terrified. Matchmaker, matchmaker, plan me no plans. I'm in no rush. Maybe I've learned playing with matches a girl can get burned. So ring me no ring, groom me no groom, find me no find,
Catch me no catch.
unless he's a matchless match.
Dear God, did you have to make my horse lose his shoe just before the Sabbath? It's enough you pick on me. Bless me with 5 daughters, a life of poverty. But what have you got against my horse? I realize it's no shame to be poor, but it's no great honor either. You've made many, many poor people. Would have it been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, bitty, 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 dum. All day long I'd bitty, bitty, bum. If I were a wealthy man, wouldn't have to work hard. Bitty, 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 bum. If I were a bitty, bitty rich, diddle man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up, and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere. just for show. If I were a rich man, bitty, 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 bitty bum. All day long I'd bitty, bitty bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Bitty, 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 bitty bum. If I were a bitty, bitty rich, diddle, diddle, bitty, bitty man. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I lack to sit in the synagogue and pray, and maybe have a seat by the Eastern Wall. And I'd discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. Oh, that would be the sweetest thing of all. If I were a rich man, bitty, 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 bitty bum. All day long I'd bitty, bitty bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Bitty, 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 bitty bum. Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decreed I should be what I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan? Oh, if I were a wealthy man. Tevye.
Good Sabbath.
Tevye. Good Sabbath to you, Reb
Perchik.
Perchik. You are a newcomer here. As Abraham said, I am a stranger in a strange land.
Moses said that.
Forgive me. As King David put it, I am slow of speech and I am slow of tongue.
That was also Moses.
For a man with a slow tongue, he talked a lot. And where are you from, Perchik?
Kiev. I was a student in a university there.
So what's the news from the outside world?
Terrible.
How terrible?
In a village called Rajanka, all the Jews are being evicted, forced away from their homes.
For what reason?
Maybe the Tsar wanted their land. Maybe a plague.
Here, have a piece.
Thank you, but I have no money.
It's no crime to be poor.
It's the rich who are the criminals. One day their wealth will be ours.
That would be nice. They would agree, I would agree. But until that golden day comes, Perchik, how will you live?
By giving lessons. Do you have any children?
5 daughters.
5?
Daughters.
Girls should learn too. Girls are people.
A radical!
I would be willing to teach them. Open their minds to great thoughts.
I'm a very poor man. Food for lessons. Good, stay with us for the Sabbath.
Good Sabbath, Reb Tevye.
Good Sabbath, children.
Sabbath, Papa.
Children, this is Perchik. Perchik, this is my oldest daughter.
Good Sabbath. You have a pleasant daughter.
I have 5 pleasant daughters. This is mine. Mwah. 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 This is... Oh, no. This is not mine. Perchik, this is Model Chems oil, and he is...
Ah, you're finally here, my breadwinner.
Golda, this is Perchik from Kiev. He's staying with us for the Sabbath. He's a teacher.
A very good one.
I heard once that a rabbi who praises himself has a congregation of 1.
Your daughter has a very quick and witty tongue.
Ah, yes, the which she gets from me, as the good book says.
The good book can wait. Get washed.
And the tongue she gets from her mother.
Model, you're also eating with us? Zeidel, 2 more. Spritza, Yilka, wash.
Model can help me.
Chava, you go too. You can wash outside in the well. Tevya, Laser Wolf wants to speak with you.
The butcher? About what?
Oh, I don't know. But he says it's important. Talk to him.
About what? If he's thinking about buying my new milk cow, he can forget it.
Talk to him.
All right. I'll talk to him after the Sabbath.
Model Yenta was here.
I know, I saw her.
If they agree on someone, then it'll be too late for us. Ask my father for my hand tonight.
Why should she consider me now? I'm only a poor tailor.
Even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
All right, I'll talk to him.
Come, children, we're going to light the candles.
Reptevia.
Where is everybody? It's late.
Reptevia.
What is it, Milo? What?
Good Sabbath, Reptevia.
Good Sabbath.
May the Lord protect and defend you. May He always shield you from shame. May you come to be in Yisroel a shining name. May you be like Ruth and like Esther. May you be deserving of praise. Strengthen them, O Lord, and keep them from the stranger's way. May God bless you and grant you long life.
Fulfill our Sabbath prayer for you.
May God make you good mothers and may He send you husbands that will care for you. May the Lord protect and defend. May the Lord protect and defend. The Lord will shield you from shame. He always shield you from shame. Them will labor them will happiness with happiness. So hear our Sabbath prayer. Amen.
Grab more cups. Please bring me a bottle of your best. And 2 glasses.
What's the occasion? A party?
A party, maybe even a wedding.
Good evening, innkeeper.
Good evening.
We'd like a drink.
Right away.
Good evening.
Good evening, Tevya.
He wants to buy my new milk cow.
Ah, Tevya, sit down, have a drink. I suppose you know why I wanted to see you, Tevya.
Ah, yes, but there's no use talking about it.
Why not?
Well, why, yes, why should I get rid of her?
Well, you have a few more without her.
I see. Today you want 1, tomorrow you may want 2.
2? Now, what would I do with 2?
Same as you do with 1.
I'm talking about your daughter, Zeidel.
You're talking about my daughter, Zeitel.
I see her in my butcher shop every Thursday. She's made a good impression on me. I like her, and I'd be good to her, Tevye. So, what do you think?
What do I think? I mean, you can have a fine conversation with him if you talk about kidneys and liver. On the other hand, not everybody has to be a scholar. Maybe I misjudged him. He likes her. He'll be good to her. He'll try to make her happy. What do I think? It's a match.
You agree?
I agree.
Tevye, that's wonderful.
To the both of us.
To our agreement.
To our good health and happiness. And most important, to life, l'chaim. L'chaim, l'chaim, to life. Here's to the father I've tried to be.
Here's to my bride to be.
Drink l'chaim to life. God would like us to be joyful even when our hearts lie panting on the floor. How much more can we be joyful when there's really something to be joyful for? To life, l'chaim. To Tzaitel, my daughter.
My wife.
It gives you something to think about, something to drink about. Drink l'chaim. To life. To life. Wow.
What a night.
L'chaim.
You know, for a second there, I thought you were a little uncertain about me.
It was.
Good evening, Tevye. What's the celebration?
My oldest daughter getting married.
My congratulations, Tevye.
Thank you.
Tevye, I have a piece of news I think I should tell you. As a friend, we have received orders that sometime soon this district is to have a little unofficial demonstration.
A pogrom? Here?
Just some mischief. So if an inspector comes through, he will see we have done our duty. Congratulations again for your daughter.
Thank you. Dear God, did you have to send me this news on today of all days? It is true that we are the chosen people, but once in a while, couldn't you just choose someone else? Anyway, thank you for sending a husband for my title, l'chaim.
Now, children, I will tell you the story from the Bible of how Laban cheated Jacob, who worked for him. It will show that the Bible clearly teaches you can never trust an employer. Understand?
Papa isn't up yet?
No, Mama.
All right, enough with the lessons. We have Papa's work to do today. He staggered home last night and fell into bed like a dead man. I couldn't get a word out of him. Put those away and clean the barn. Call me when Papa gets up.
That was a very interesting lesson, Perchik.
Thank you.
But I don't think the rabbi would agree with your strange ideas.
Certainly. Any new idea would be strange to you. Remember, the Lord said, "Let there be light."
Yes, but he was not talking to you personally. Good day.
You have spirit, even a little intelligence, perhaps.
Thank you.
And you are very brave. Did you know that in the city, girls and boys can hold hands together? They can even dance new dances together like this. learned this in Kiev. Do you like it?
Yes, it's very nice.
There. We've just changed an old custom.
Yes, well, you're welcome. Thank you. Good day.
Gelka, Spritzo, what's your name?
Hodl, Papa.
Oh, where's Zeitzel?
She's in the barn.
Call her out. So, Perchik, how did the lesson go today?
I think we made a good beginning.
He's finally up. What happened last night? Did you say Laser Wolf? What did he say?
Zeitzel, my lamb, you are to be congratulated. Laser Wolf has asked for your hand.
The butcher?
And what do you say?
Oh, what can she say? A bride. Oh, I must thank Yenta. Oh, my Zeitl, a bride.
Mazel tov, Zeitl.
You call that a mazel tov?
Congratulations, Zeitl, for getting a rich man.
Again with the rich. What is wrong with being rich?
Money is the world's curse. It's no reason to marry.
May the Lord smite me with it, and may I never recover. Zeitl, my child, why are you so silent?
Oh, Papa, I don't want to marry him. I can't marry him. I'll be unhappy with him. All my life will be unhappy.
But we made an agreement with us. An agreement is an agreement.
Is that more important than I am? Papa, don't force me. I'll be unhappy all my days.
All right, I won't force you.
Thank you, Papa.
Not now, Maro, I have problems.
That's what I want to speak to you about. I think I can help.
You?
I have a match for Seidel. This match was made exactly to measure. A perfect fit.
Stop talking like a tailor and tell me who it is.
It's me, myself.
You must be crazy. He must be crazy. Arranging a match for yourself, what are you? Everything. You'll even perform the ceremony.
We gave each other our pledge that we would marry.
You gave each other a pledge?
Yes, Papa, we gave each other our pledge.
They gave each other a pledge. Unheard of. Absurd. They gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable. Where do they think they are? In Moscow? In Paris? Where do they think they are? In America? Doesn't anybody ask a father anymore?
I've wanted to ask you for some time, Reptevia.
But you're just a poor tailor.
Even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. And I promise you, Reptevia, your daughter will not starve.
He's beginning to talk like a man. On the other hand, what kind of match would that be with a poor tailor? On the other hand, things could not get worse for them. They could only get better. Look at my daughter's face. She loves him. She wants him. Look at my daughter's eyes. So hopeful. Tradition. Very well, children. When should we make the wedding?
Thank you, Papa.
Oh, thank you, Papa. Reptevia, you won't be sorry.
I won't be sorry. I already am sorry. Golda. Golda. Oh, what am I going to tell Golda? Help!
It was a miracle. It was a miracle. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a Daniel once again, stood by his side and miracle of miracles, walked him through the lion's den. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, I was afraid that God would frown, but like he did so long ago in Jericho, God just made a wall fall down. When Moses softened Pharaoh's heart, that was a miracle. When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man today. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a tailor by the hand, turned him around, and miracle of miracles led him to the promised land. When David slew Goliath, yes, that was a miracle. When God gave us manna in the wilderness, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is the one I thought would never be. God has given you to me.
Model. Title.
Oh, what is
Frumasair. Model. Title. Frumasair.
Tavia.
Tavia.
Help.
Tavia.
Tavia. Wake up. Tavia. Tavia. Tavia.
Oh. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she?
What are you talking about?
Frumasera, Laser Wolf's first wife, she was standing here a minute ago.
What's the matter with you, Tavia? Frumasera's been dead for years. You must have been dreaming. Tell me what you dreamt, and I'll tell you what it meant.
It was terrible.
Tell me.
All right. Only don't be frightened.
Tell me.
All right. This was my dream. In the beginning, we were having a celebration of some kind. Everyone we knew was there, and musicians too. When all of a sudden, in walks your grandmother Title, may she rest in peace.
Grandmother Seidel? How did she look?
For a woman that was dead 30 years, she looked pretty good. Naturally, I went up to greet her, and she said to me,
"A blessing on your head,
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
to see out that the wet,
mazel tov, mazel tov.
and such a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The tailor model Cam's oil. Model? A worthy boy is he,
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
a pious family.
mazel tov, mazel tov.
They named him after my dear Uncle Mordecai, the tailor model Cam's oil. A tailor? She must have heard wrong. She meant a butcher.
"You must have heard wrong, Grandma. There's no tailor. You meant a butcher, Grandma, by the name of Laser Wolf."
No! I mean a tailor, Tavia, my great-grandchild, my little Lyso, who you named for me. Muscle's bride was meant to be. For such a match I prayed.
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
In heaven it was made.
mazel tov, mazel tov.
A fine and spinning boy, a comfort and a joy, the tailor model Cam's oil. But we announced it already. We made a bargain with the butcher.
But we announced it, Grandma, to our neighbors. We made a bargain, Grandma, with the butcher Laser Wolf.
No, so you announced it, Tavia. That's your headache. But it's for Laser Wolf, I say to you. Tavia, that's your headache, too.
A blessing on your house, mazel tov, mazel tov. And land is such a spouse, mazel tov, mazel tov. And such a son-in-law, like no one ever saw. The tailor Mazel Cam's oil.
It was the butcher.
The tailor Mazel Cam's oil.
It was Laser Wolf, the tailor Mazel Cam.
shop, shop.
Who is this? Who is this? Who comes here? What woman is this?
By righteous anger shaken.
It's the butcher's wife come from beyond the grave. It's the butcher's dear darling departed wife. Fruma-Sarah, 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 Fruma-Sarah.
What is this about your daughter marrying my husband? Would you do this to your friend and neighbor, Fruma-Sarah? Have you no consideration for a woman's feelings? Handing over my belongings to a total stranger. How can you allow it? How can you let your daughter take my place? Live in my house, carry my keys, and wear my clothes? How? How can you let your daughter take her place? Such a learned menace, Tevye wouldn't let it happen. Tell me that it isn't true, and then I wouldn't worry. Say you didn't give your blessing to your daughter's marriage. Let me tell you what would follow such a fatal wedding. If Saito marries Laser Wolf, I pity them both. She'll live with him 3 weeks, and when 3 weeks are up, I'll come to her by night. I'll take her by the throat, and this I'll give you, Saito, that I'll give you, Saito, this I'll give you, Saito. This is your wedding present if she marries Laser Wolf.
It's an evil spirit! May it fall into the river! May it sink into the earth! Such a dark and horrible dream! And to think, it was all brought on by that butcher! If my grandmother Zeitel, may she rest in peace, came all the way from the other world to tell us about the tailor, then all that we can say is that it's all for the best, and it couldn't possibly be any better. Amen.
Amen.
A blessing on my head, mazel tov, mazel tov. Like Grandma Zeidel said, mazel tov, mazel tov. We'll have a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The tailor Matul Kamzor.
We haven't got the men
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
we had when we began.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
But since Grandma came, she'll marry, what's his name?
The tailor Matul Kamzor.
The tailor Matul Kamzor. The tailor Matul Kamzor. The tailor Matul Kamzor.
Did you hear? Did you hear? Tevye Zeidel is marrying Model, not Laser Wolf.
No.
Yes.
Zeidel was marrying Model?
Yes.
No.
Mazel tov.
Congratulations.
What's all the excitement?
Tevye Zeidel's going to marry
I know. Laser Wolf, the butcher. It's wonderful.
No, Model the tailor.
Saito is marrying Model? I can't believe it. I can't believe it either.
Laser and Tevye had an agreement.
I heard the terms weren't settled.
An agreement is an agreement.
I heard Golda's grandmother came to Tevye from the grave and told him Saito should marry Model.
What grandmother? My grandfather came to me from the grave and told me that her grandmother was a big liar.
Justin, do you have a wedding hat for me?
Laser will afford it a hat, but it's not cheap.
I got his bride. I get his hat, too.
Then come, Otto.
Hava, would you watch the shop for a few minutes? I'll be back soon.
Of course.
Thank you, Hava.
Congratulations, model.
Mazel tov, Kava, mazel tov.
Please, may I pass?
Why? We're only congratulating you. Mazel tov, Kava. All right, stop it.
And goodbye. I'm sorry about that. They mean no harm.
Don't they? Is there something you want?
Yes, I'd like to talk to you. I've noticed you at the booksellers. Not many girls in this village like to read. Would you like to borrow this book? It's very good.
No, thank you.
Because I'm not Jewish? Do you feel about us the way they feel about you? I think you would.
I don't think we should be talking this way.
Go ahead, take the book, and later we can talk about it.
Can I help you?
No, thank you.
You forgot your book.
No, it's mine.
Thank you, Hava.
Good day, Hava.
Good day.
Fiedka.
Good day, Fiedka.
Little girl I carried? Is this the little boy at play?
I don't remember growing older. When did they?
When did she get to be a beauty? When did he grow to be so tall?
Wasn't it yesterday when they were small?
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly flow the days. Seedlings turn overnight to sunflowers, blossoming even as we gaze.
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly the years. One season following another, laden with happiness and tears.
What words of wisdom can I give them? How can I help to ease their way?
Now they must learn from one another, day by day.
They look so natural together.
Just like two newlyweds should be.
Is there a canopy in store for
came at a bad time, Tevye. I'm sorry, but the orders are for tonight, for the whole village. All right, men. No, Perchik! All right, enough. I am genuinely sorry. You understand.
Of course.
Come. Take him in the house.
What is everyone standing around for? Clean up, clean up. Dear God, that was quite a dowry you gave at my daughter Taito's wedding. Was that really necessary? Anyway, Taito and Mato are married now. Almost 2 months. They work very hard, but they're poor squirrels in winter. But they're both so happy they don't know how miserable they are. They have big plans. Mato keeps talking about a sewing machine. I know you're very busy, but could you just take a second and get it for him? And while you're in the neighborhood, my horse's left leg. Am I bothering you? I'm sorry. As the good book says. Why should I tell you what the good book says?
Please don't be upset, Hoddle.
Why should I be upset? If you must leave, you must.
They expect me in Kiev tomorrow morning.
So you told me. Then goodbye.
Before I go, there's a certain question I wish to discuss with you. A political question.
Yes?
The question of marriage.
This is a political question?
Yes, and I personally am in favor of it.
Are you asking me to marry you?
In a theoretical sense, yes, I am.
I was hoping you were.
And we can consider ourselves engaged, even though I am going away. It will be a hard life, Hoddle.
But it'll be less hard if we live it together.
Good evening.
Good evening, Reptevia. I have some bad news. I must leave this place.
I'm sorry, Perchik. We will all miss you.
But you can also congratulate me.
Congratulations. What for?
We're engaged.
You're engaged?
Yes, Papa, we're engaged.
No, you're not. I know you like her and she likes you, but you're staying here and you're going away, so have a nice trip, Perchik.
Please, Papa, you don't understand.
No, I do understand. Because I gave my permission to Mato and Saito, now you feel you also have the right. But my answer is still no.
Papa.
No, we'll find someone else for you here and on Atevka.
We're not asking for your permission, Reptevia.
You're not asking for my permission.
No, but we would like your blessing.
I can't believe my own ears. My blessing? What for? For going over my head? Impossible. At least with Mato and Saito, they asked me, they begged me, but now whether I like it or not, she'll marry him.
I will send for her as soon as I can and marry her.
They're going over my head. Unheard of. Absurd. For this they want to be blessed. Unthinkable. I'll lock her up in a room. I couldn't. I should. But look at my daughter's face. She loves him. Tradition. Ugh! Very well, children. You have my blessing and my permission.
Oh, thank you, Papa. You don't know how happy this makes me.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. Ugh. Golda! 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 Oh, hello, Golda. I was just talking to Perchik and Hoddle. They seem to be very fond of each other.
Well?
And I gave them my permission to become engaged. Okay, goodbye, Golda.
What? Without even asking me?
Well, who asks you? I'm the father.
Who is he? He has nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Hoddle loves him. It's a new world. Love. Do you love me?
Do I what?
Do you love me?
Do I love you?
Well,
For 25 years I've washed your clothes, cooked your meals, cleaned your house, given you children, milked the cow. After 25 years, why talk about love right now?
Golda, the first time I met you was on our wedding day. I was scared.
I was shy,
I was nervous.
so was I.
But my father and my mother said we'd learn to love each other. And now I'm asking, Golda, do you love me?
I'm your wife.
I know, then you love me.
I suppose I do.
And I suppose I love you too. It doesn't change a thing, but even so, after 25 years, it's nice to know.
You don't have to wait for the train, Papa. You'll be late for your customers.
Is he in bad trouble, that hero of yours?
Perchik did nothing wrong.
But if he did nothing wrong, then he wouldn't be in trouble.
What wrongs did Joseph do, and Abraham, and Moses? They all had troubles.
So where is this Joseph of yours?
Far, Papa. In a settlement in Siberia.
Siberia? And he asks you to leave your home and marry him there?
Papa, he did not ask me to go. I want to go.
But Hoddle...
How can I hope to make you understand why I do what I do? Why must I travel to a distant land, far from the home I love? Once I was happily content to be as I was, where I was,
Papa. God only knows when we see each other again.
Then we will leave it in his hands. Take care of her. See that she dresses warm.
Hava, let me talk to your father.
No, that'd be the worst thing, I'm sure of it.
Let me try.
I'll talk to him, I promise.
All right. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good day.
Good day. And what were you and he talking about?
Nothing. But, Papa, Fietka and I have known each other for a long time now, and
You must not forget who you are and who that man is.
He has a name, Papa.
Of course, all creatures on earth have a name.
Fietka is not a creature, Papa. Fietka is a man.
It's just that he's a different type of man. As the good book says, each shall seek his own kind, which means that a bird may love a fish, but where would they build a home together?
The world is changing, Papa.
No! Some things will never change.
We don't feel that way.
We?
Fietka and I. We want to be married.
Are you out of your mind?
But Papa!
No! Never see him again. Never speak of this again. Do you understand me?
Yes, Papa. I understand you.
How long can that poor old horse of mine complain about his left leg? Dear God, if I can walk on 2 legs, why can't he on 3? I realize I shouldn't be too upset with him. He's one of your creatures after all, and he has the same rights as I have. The right to be hungry, the right to be sick, the right to work like a horse. I'm just so sick and tired of pulling this cart. I know. I'll push it a while.
Tavia!
What? What is it? What?
It's Hava. She ran away from home this morning with Fietka. I looked everywhere for her. I even went to the priest, and he told me they were married.
Go home, Golda.
But Hava...
No! Chava is dead to us. We will forget her. Now go home!
Papa, I want to talk with you. Papa, stop. At least listen to me, Papa. I beg you to accept us.
Accept them? How can I accept them? Can I deny everything I believe in? On the other hand, can I deny my own child? On the other hand, there is no other hand. No, Chava. No. No, no. No.
Papa! Papa!
Tradition!
Golda, is Rep Tevye home?
He's in the house. Why are you all gathered around like a bunch of goats? What's...
Rep Tevye, have you seen the constable today?
No, why?
There are some rumors in town.
What rumors?
Someone from Zolden told me that...
Welcome, Your Honor. What's the good news from the world?
I came here to tell you that I have an order here. You are going to have to leave Anatevka.
What? Why? We live here all.
You must sell your homes and be out in 3 days.
3 days?
And you who have known us all your life, you would carry out this order?
I have nothing to do with it. Don't you understand?
We understand.
And what if we refuse to leave?
You have 3 days.
We should defend ourselves.
An eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth.
Great. Then the whole world would be blind and toothless.
Rabbi, we've been waiting for the Messiah all our lives. Wouldn't this be a good time for him to come?
We'll have to wait for him someplace else. Meanwhile, let's start packing.
Anatevka hasn't been exactly the Garden of Eden.
That's true.
After all, what have we got here? A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
A pot.
A pan. A grill. A hat.
Someone should have sent a match to this place years ago.
A bench.
So what's a stove?
Or a house. People who pass through Anatevka don't even know they've been here.
A stick of wood.
A piece of cloth.
What do we leave? Nothing much, only Anatevka. Anatevka, underfed, overworked. Anatevka, where I stood, Sabbath be so sweet. Anatevka, intermit, obstinate. Anatevka, where I know everyone I meet. Soon I'll be a stranger in a strange new place, searching for an old familiar face. From Anatevka, I belong in Anatevka. Tumble down, work a day, Anatevka. Dear little village, little town
Where will we live in America?
With Uncle Abram, but he doesn't know it yet.
I wish you and the baby were coming with us.
We'll be staying in Warsaw until we have enough money to join you.
Model, be careful with these. My mother and father, may they rest in peace, gave them to us on our wedding day.
Come, children, help me pack the rest of the clothes.
We'll have to hurry, Golda. Don't worry. We'll all be together soon. Model, Title, the baby, they'll come too. You'll see.
And what about Huddle and Perchik? When will we ever see them again?
Do they come visiting us from Siberia every Sabbath? They're together. They're happy. And the other children will be with us.
Not all.
All. Come, Golda, we have to get finished.
I still have to sweep the floor.
Sweep the floor?
I don't want to leave a dirty house.
Seto, are they finished inside?
Almost, Papa.
Papa! Papa will see you. I want to say goodbye to him. He will not listen. But at least he will hear. Papa! Papa, we came to say goodbye. We are also leaving this place. We're going to Krakow.
We cannot stay among people who can do such things to others.
We wanted you to know that. Goodbye, Papa. Mama.
Come, Haba.
Goodbye, Hava. Fiedka.
May God be with you.
May God be with you.
We will write to you in America if you like.
We will be staying with Uncle Abram.
Yes, Mama.
We have to catch a train. Belka, Sprinter, put the bundles in the wagon and... Title, don't forget the baby.
Goodbye, Papa.
Goodbye, Mama.
Gucci, Gucci, Gucci.
Stop that! Behave yourselves. We're not in America yet.
Come, children. Let's go.
Thank you.